Hey again everyone, Batwolf here. I'm at the Red Rocket outside Nuka World. I'm just going to show off what I've built here. This is a potential settlement. You can either turn it into a raider outpost if you go that route, or if you're like me and got rid of all the raiders, you can turn it into a settlement here right now. I don't want to be tripping over people. McCready is also here, but that's because he's my current companion. I want to show you some of the robots I built with the robot mods you can get in Nuka World. Here's the Space Sentry. It's a sentry with space armor. Here's the mascot.
Actually, I'll be back later.
This is a Nuka bot or something.
A pleasure to see you again, sir.
It's basically it's a Protectron with a different body and head. Actually, one piece. Where is? Okay, where is the Galactron Protectron mod? There we go. Here's the Galactron.
I appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done. A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
I have him assigned to guard duty here.
Actually, I'll be back later.
Very well, sir.
There we go. Now you can see him a little bit. He has these special Nuka-Cola bottle arm guard things, hand guard things. Come over here. Here's Mr. Handy done up as Mr. Frothy. He's not. He's not quite like the Mr. Frothies in the.
Actually, I'll be back later.
Systems returning to standby mode.
He doesn't have the hand appendage ends that the frothing machine thingies. Anyway, here's what I've built. As you can see, it's quite ugly from the outside, but it's a vault. So let's go have a look at it. I finally got something the size that I've been wanting forever. It's like originally I intended this as a dry run to see what I could do on Spectacle Island eventually, but I may just keep this because I really like the way it turned out. Here's the atrium, which is a big giant great hall. There you can see there's a throne under the Institute flag. It's also a museum. Here we'll come way down here to the beginning of the display. It basically tells the story of Fallout 4, starting with your vault suit. There's Preston Garvey, Paladin Dan's, Deacon of the Railroad, X688, the courser from the Institute. Here's Kate, Hancock, Nick Valentine, Piper from Diamond City. It's very windy at this location, as you can hear. Here's McCready, Old Longfellow from Far Harbor. Unfortunately, he is now dead. Who we don't have, of course, are Codsworth, because I didn't have anything to represent him. Curry, because she's another handy robot. And Dogmeat. You know, he's a dog. I could put a dog house or maybe a collar in front of it. I don't know. And Strong, because there's no armor rack for super mutant armor. Okay, now we come down here. We have some other people we've encountered. There's Kellogg, who started your whole adventure. Here is, I think this is Lorenzo Cabot, I think. It's been a while. There's I can't remember her name. She runs the Memory Den in Good Neighbor. There's Grognak's costume. There's a Silver Shroud's costume. There's the Mechanist's armor and helmet. If we come over here, we find the Atom Cats with their unique power armor paint and their outfits. I did one from the back so you could, to show off their nifty cool symbol. This is, these two are actually from Nuka World. I needed somewhere to put them, and this is just a convenient place. It's this Sito you meet in Safari Adventure, and Oswald, the magician you meet in Kitty Kingdom. Here I have all my magazines, and I'm missing a bunch. I don't know where they've gone. I'm going to eventually, I'll go through and make a list of all the ones that are actually here, and then go to all the locations where the missing ones were originally discovered and see if they've returned there for some unknown reason. But anyway, there's all my magazines, all the way up through the 5 issues of Scav. Then we come down here, we have the U.S. military from before the war. Here's the Brotherhood of Steel, just because I had a bunch of their uniforms, different types, to show off. Again, before the war, there was baseball and Diamond City Security. Here we have some souvenir clothes from Nuka World. And if we come over here, we find here's Far Harbor with some ordinary fishermen as well as some trappers in the background and the diving suit. There are the Children of Adam with their High Inquisitor and whatnot. Okay, now we come to the Raider factions that were in Nuka World. Here are the Disciples on one side. Over here are the Operators. I gave the pack their own little display. There's some cowboys from the Wild West. There's Nuka Girl in her rocket suit and an ordinary astronaut's spacesuit, just for fun. Come downstairs, we'll find lots of power armor. Starting with the Institute, I have 2 sets of X01 Institute armor, as well as some lab coats and division head outfits. And there's a synth armor. Here are my bobbleheads. There's my throne. There's Father's lab coat, a Corsair uniform, some more lab coats and whatnot. Come over here, we find the Minutemen with their power armor, the Railroad, Brotherhood of Steel. Pardon me a moment. This is the Tesla armor that you got from the Automatron DLC, as well as some robot, Rust Devil robot armor. There's the Overseer's, the Overboss's armor from Nuka World, as well as some ordinary Raiders. And there's just some regular Raider armor, and again some regular Raiders. And here, just for fun, I put in military paint on a power armor with some gunners. Again, we come way down here. Here's Nuka-Cola with the Nuka-Cola paint job and the Nuka-Cola Quantum paint job. There's Rocket Girl again. You can actually get 2 of these Rocket Girl costumes. The first time you go through Nuka Galaxy, be sure to grab the costume off the mannequin at the end of the ride. And then, after you've restored the power, you can go through and ride the Nuka and she'll be wearing the costume again, so grab it again. I've only found it twice. I've gone back several times, but it doesn't seem to respawn more than just the once. And then there's the jumpsuit that you get from what's her name, and the cappy glasses. I also put a baseball cap on its head. I don't know why, just because. Anyway, there's the Nuka Quantum armor, Nuka Cola machine, and then we have Vim and Vim Refresh and a Vim machine, Sugar Bombs, Abraxo, and Voltec. Various, a lab coat and a vault suit, a security guard. Okay, now if we come upstairs again. Oh no, we'll come upstairs this way. First, let's go through the. Over here, I have the generator powering all of this. I forgot to put the reactor sign on above the door, but get to that eventually. We come over here to the security office. That Mr. Frothy is actually supposed to be here at this desk. That's why he's under the floor here. I don't know why. He won't come inside. But anyway, I made a little security office you have to go through in order to get to the Overseer's office. Here's his office. And again, I love these thrones, so I put one in there. And it's rather sparsely decorated. It's got a nice window for overlooking the atrium. And it's got a cola machine, just in case he wants to mix up some colas. Here's a conference table that he can... And over here is a little lunch area, I suppose. Then we come over here. You see it says residential. This is his personal quarters. Put in a lot of doors. I like doors. There we go. Okay, here's a little reading area. I forgot to turn this radio on. A little reading area. Here's the dining area. The kitchen. Living area. Complete with a TV, of course. No, it doesn't show anything. Here's the bedroom area. I decided not to make separate rooms for the each of these different areas. It's all just one big open plan. But there's the bedroom, and over here we have... This is actually way too big for a bathroom, but it was the smallest thing I could actually make. So... And it's not much. Got a working sink, which is always nice. A working drinking fountain. No reds from drinking the water. And here's one of my favorite parts. Is this door that leads to a balcony, again overlooking the atrium, so you can address the masses. Not that there are any, or ever will be. I don't plan to have any settlers here, because they're a pain in the ass, and constantly, whining about not enough beds, or not enough food, and constantly getting attacked. I don't need that. I've got enough of that in the Commonwealth and Far Harbor. Man, that wind is loud. Anyway, that's the vault. I haven't done a whole lot with the Red Rocket itself out here. Basically, I just cleaned out all the junk, scrapped everything so I could use it. I love this ginormous open room. Unfortunately, to make it as big as I wanted, some of these ugly plants grow through the floor, but oh, flags. Okay, we've got flags. Here's the Institute flag right in the front. Over here, the Brotherhood of Steel and the Railroad, the Minutemen, and the U.S. flag. And over here is the Nuka World flag. Can't really see it very well. And on top of the Red Rocket, which has a Nuka-Cola, I should put spotlights on that or something just for fun. I put that globe you can get in the Nuka Galaxy section, which I think that's where it is. But other than that, I put in a scavenging station just to give him something to do. The power armor station was already here. Put in a doghouse. There's actually two doghouses. I don't know why they both hang out at this one. But over here I put in a robot thing so I could build these robots. Come up here, this is where the power for the outside, all the defenses. And since I don't have any actual human settlers, it haven't been attacked yet. I'm assuming as long as I keep humans away, we won't be attacked. So, but just in case, I've got plenty of lasers up here. And of course, this powers the Red Rocket as well. And again, it's just cleared out. I left this, I like this sign, so I left it. I also left the cash register. And I moved the TV over here. Huh. I'm not getting power in here. Interesting. And I put in a bed. And again, I left some of the unique signs that you can't move, you can only scrap them, so I just left them where they were. There's the Edotronic. Anyway, so that's that. I finished doing everything that needs to be done in Nuka World. I think I've that needs to be found. Here's my one provisioner. He actually lives at where does he live? Sunshine Tidings Co-op, which I think is the closest. Let me see if we go to the map. There we go. And head over to the Commonwealth. There it is. Should probably put some street lights outside just to light the place up a bit. Okay, if we look at the map now, you can see Sunshine Tidings is pretty much the closest one, so I just did that. The if you show supply lines, it doesn't show up, so keep that in mind. But the supply line is there, so anyway, that's probably pretty much it. This is the only settlement area that you can have in Nuka World. It's very, very large, but the size allocation in the workshop is actually not that huge. I had to use a trick I discovered online to build everything I wanted to build. And I plan to use this trick on all my other settlements because many of them are near max, and I want to undo that. Oh, this takes forever. There are, let me think, aside from the T-51 Nuka-Cola armor and the X-01 Nuka Quantum armor, there are 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 complete sets of X-01 armor. I don't know why these traders are naked. Their collars are gone. But
it's like a weight's been lifted off us.
So their collars are gone, and I guess their clothes went with their collars. I guess they decided, hey, we don't have to wear collars. Why do we have to wear clothes at all? And these guys are still here. At least the ones with names, so
Hi there.
they don't ever seem to leave. And here's another one in his underwear. I don't know why. I don't know where their clothes went. You can't talk to them and trade with them, so they're just naked. For no reason I can fathom. I can't seem to find what's his name. The guy that led you here in the first place. Well, didn't lead you, he trapped you, basically. Tricked you into falling into the trap. Anyway, like I said, there are at least 4 sets that I can think of X-01 power armor that you can find, 4 complete sets, and 2 or 3 partial sets, which have randomized parts. And again, you want to make sure you're high enough level so that it shows up as XO1. 'Cause I don't know if I know the randomized ones will depend on your level. I don't know if the other 4 sets I know of are also level dependent. 2 of them are at the power plant, one inside and one in a sort of maintenance shed thing outside. Let's see, where are the others? There's one on the road at a military convoy. And now I can't think of where the 4th came from. Anyway, keep an eye out for them. Don't miss them. All those sets of power armor are just XO1 power armor. That's just too cool. Oh, here he is. Oh, sure, you get to wear clothes.
Harvey.
Hey, boss. Just minding my own business.
In clothes. I don't know why you get to wear clothes and nobody else does. Oh, well. Okay, well, that's that. Like I said, that's what I've done to the Nuka World Red Rocket. I just wanted to show it off. That's my new home away from home. I'm not going to add any settlers. I may add some more dogs. I like dogs. Dogs are fun. Settlers are a pain in the neck. Even the robots are starting to bug me. I might send them off to live somewhere else just because. But for now, have fun in your own playthrough of Nuka World, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Why is it? There we go.